Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to week 19's Chakra Insight. We are here with Becky Kuiper at her studio Art Wide Open in Fairhope, Alabama. And today we've got a couple really exciting things for you. We're going to reveal our new insight for the week to see where our journey is going to lead us. And Becky is going to share with us a technique that we will use in our pour painting class on Saturday. And we'll give you more details about that.
Stay tuned for the demonstration.
So we wanted to talk a little bit about last week's insight, which was money, and how this is a really powerful aspect of being a human being in general. And so it affects our chakra system on all different levels. And we just wanted to talk a little bit about the beliefs around money and how that impacts us.
Mm-hmm. We're programmed from a young age sometimes to believe that there's never enough. And that we carry that through our young adulthood, we carry it through. We may not necessarily realize it, but we are programmed to believe that A, we're not worthy to have a lot of money, B, there's never enough money, or C, you have to work hard to attain money. Yeah. And it seems like that when we were talking about this earlier, when you talk about love and money, those are the two biggest things that human beings struggle with, as far as trying to stay in the flow of it.
And it's so fear-based. So like Becky said about these belief systems that we were raised with, we were oftentimes raised with the idea that money is evil. It's the root of all evil. So without even realizing it, sometimes we keep ourselves from allowing that flow of abundance and prosperity to come to us because we don't feel worthy. We were stuck in that belief system as children, and it's just always going to be a struggle. It's always going to be difficult. We can't, like Becky said with her situation, art doesn't make money. Well, absolutely. Whatever your passion is, you can find abundance and prosperity there. It's just letting go of that fear-based thinking and coming back to gratitude for what we currently have so that we can create more of it in our life by letting go of fear.
And it was absolutely terrifying to quit a job where money just magically appeared in my bank account every other week because I showed up at this certain time and I left at this certain time and money was just like poof there. But I had to make the decision back in October about what was my best life. Was I living my best life? And although I love the people I worked with and the job was great, it was not fulfilling the purpose that I had on this planet. And I was gifted with being able to provide this space for people. And so I had to really step outside of the fear of judgment from other people and really just be like, okay, I just have to trust that the money's going to be there. And sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not, and that's okay. I have gone through the last couple of months some of the biggest struggles with money that I've had in my whole life. But I have stayed true to my path and knowing that I am here to provide all of this for everybody else, and the rest of it will come. I have the faith that the money will come. It's just you have to have that faith. That's where faith and positivity and affirmations, we talked about affirmations earlier, how they're so integral to living a life outside of the chokehold of money necessity, I guess.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. Good morning, everybody who's popping up and saying hi.
Yes, good morning. And I think that is a really important point. And when we do have those times that come up that are really hard, we can use them to uncover the beliefs that are no longer serving us. So if we're operating under a lack mentality, we can choose, when we're conscious of it, we can choose differently.
As Oprah said, what you think about, you bring about. And if you're thinking about the 21 cents that you have in your bank account and that's all you're ever going to have, then guess what? You're going to have negative 21 cents in your bank account because you focus so hard on it.
And then to that end as well, if you, for whatever reason, let's say you get a bonus at work, an unexpected monetary gift from someone, something, you know, a dividend, say, from some stock purchases you forgot you made. When we come from that fear-based thinking, we hold on to it. We're like, oh, I've got this money and I'm not going to do anything with it. And we forget to enjoy life and create experiences, like Becky spoke about, creating experiences where we enjoy the abundance that has come into our life. It doesn't mean we have to go out and spend all of it at once, but allotting a certain portion so that we can enjoy our life.
And whether it be shoes or experiences or concerts or whatever new clothes or going out to eat or whatever it is, you have to treat yourself. You know, you don't have to do it every week. You don't have to do it every day. Well, I mean, you do have to treat yourself every day in some way. But, you know, buy yourself flowers. If you look at something, you can go to Winn-Dixie and get flowers for $2 or $3 and they make you feel fun and happy and give a smile. Just remember to treat yourself without, you know, again, a chokehold. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, so many people live with financial constraint, financial constraint, because they think that the more money they have, the happier they're going to be. The more money they have, the more things that they get, and the more things that they get, the happier they are. The bigger, the better. And that just really isn't. I mean, it might work for some people, but I've never read or met anybody that says, "Oh, I have a ton of money and a ton of things, and that's what makes me happy." Right. It's always themselves that makes them happy. So.
Right. Absolutely. So. All right. Well, let's get started on our the journey will lead us next. Becky is going to pick our card for us today.
I said I was so excited to do this because I get to watch every week, and I love to pull cards. So I see it right there. It is right there, jumping out, and it is not the heart chakra this week. It is the mind. Ooh. Again, kind of openness, flexibility, imagination, and learning.
There you go.
So that's the third eye. Get all up in there.
Third eye. All right. And this is the card.
While I read about it, Becky's going to get us set up so we can see a little demonstration of what we'll be doing on Saturday during our pour paint event. So the mind. Your mind is the architect of your experience. There is no limit to what it can create. The card story. Within the calm focus of a single moment, a young woman trusts enough to look within. Through the window of her mind, she is drawn through stars and galaxies, beyond preconceived notions of the possible, into the far reaches of the universe. Her heart is open. Her spirit soars. She is at peace, aligned with the infinite beauty of her true nature. Mind. The message. Ancient wisdom keepers knew that the best way to harvest the infinite power of the mind was to keep it focused upon the highest aspects of truth. Through mantras, prayers, songs, and communions, they trained their minds to deliver clear visions to the infinite wellspring of their subconscious. In this way, they created worlds. Our mind can be our greatest ally and our most challenging foe. With our mind, we focus the lens of our being, and with that focus, energy grows into our reality. Close your eyes for a moment and capture a snapshot of your thoughts. Are they holding visions of your highest potential, or are they spiraling in the other direction? It is time to sharpen your awareness of the activity of your mind and to call upon this incredible resource to be a true and trusted guide. Train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of life and to remain open to new concepts and ideas. Whether you enroll in a class, learn a new skill, or enter a new meditation practice, now is a great time to expand your knowledge and enrich your ability to harness your true mental power. Part of developing the gift of our mind is to learn how to focus while remaining open to new ideas and higher ways of thinking. We must resist the temptation to get locked down to what we think we know. Be willing to let go of rigid judgments and fixed perceptions. Stay loose and open to the potential of something new entering your mind. This card also encourages you to take time to daydream and to use your imagination. Time to allow free-flowing thoughts and to strengthen the more creative side of your mind. Time to trust your intuition and to make choices occasionally from a hunch or a feeling rather than from a well-thought-out rational plan. Just allow your mind to settle and follow the flow of life. A calm, centered mind can easily align with the flow of higher guidance. Find out what creative, imaginative places your mind can travel to if you let it loose. Expand and free your mind. The rest will follow.
Wow.
It's a good one for this week, and coming up on Saturday's pour paint event with Becky.
Using our imagination.
And if you were watching in the background, I hope you enjoyed that show. And Rebecca, I'm sorry, I may have gotten a little Floetrol on your beautiful shirt.
We're going to move this so that you can see what Becky is doing.
Okay, so what we're going to attempt to do and make a beautiful mess on Saturday, because remember, when we do the pour painting, it is really messy, and you use a lot of paint and stuff. I'm just prepping my canvas with some white right now, and you can choose whatever color you want as your background, and that's what's so fun. But we're going to do what's called a string. We're going to attempt a string pull. And again, Rebecca, I'm sorry, that was so funny. I was trying not to bust out laughing. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video so I can hear what Shannon was reading. Okay, so let's see. I may not have exactly enough, but that's okay, because we're just playing this morning.
Just use our imagination.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the greatest part about art. And I love how these last couple of weeks, they feel like you were pulling the cards for me. You know,
And
like
me. It really felt like that last
like our need for creativity and imagination and all things, money related, because art and creativity is my money connection and
your play.
And my play. I mean, there's nowhere else I would rather be, or anything else I would rather be doing. And for that's where the gratitude kicks in. Okay, so we just have like a plain white canvas, and I mixed us up like I attempted to mix a third eye color.
Mm-hmm.
And
Indigo.
Indigo. And so, okay, got enough there. All right, so now we get to take our string and dip it into the paint. Rebecca, do you mind to help me as I just push that string down in there as I roll it around and just dunk it all in. So we're going to submerge the string as much as possible. So we might have to have help doing this, or you can just stick your finger in there too, That's why we have rubber gloves.
I didn't put any on. So.
Oh. I didn't offer her any either. All right, so we're getting close to the end of the string here. Okay, so I'm going to stand up and see what we've got here. I'm going to wipe my stick off. All right, here we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to untangle my string here, or tangle it up. Remember when I said we would attempt to? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so now, and I don't care about the little splotties everywhere. I think those are going to be fun too.
Gotta get out of the way.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to lay that string in a zigzag pattern, and really hope that we've got enough on there. Okay, so can you see what it's doing, Shannon?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. We're going to pull. I love it. And the slower you pull, the more the paint's going to come off there.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, see how it's folding over on top of each other too? I love it. And then you just pull straight. And what the fun part is, even though I only have one color mixed in right now, what we can do is when we choose, because we have two canvases that we're going to play with on Saturday at 6:30, by the way. Registration on www.artwideopenstudio.com. What we're going to do is the first painting that we use all the colors. And if you will show that one, Rebecca, this is one that we did as our test last go around. And that has all 7 colors. And then on the second canvas, you get to choose, after the meditation, which 3 colors are really resonating, or 2 or 3, whichever you choose. But and then the fun part about this is that you can choose to tilt it if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of melts however you want to. but I think I'm going to leave it because I like the little flowery effect
Yeah,
there.
those are
And that was
beautiful.
really quick, fast demonstration there. So the slower you pull, the more paint you use, the more color comes off. But we can use more than one color on that. So and layer it up.
Yay.
So, ta-da!
Thank you so much, Becky. We can't wait for
Absolutely.
Saturday.
I'm
Yes.
so excited.
And we can call this one Open Mind.
Oh, yes.
Flowering mind.
How appropriate. Mind blown.
Yeah, so I also feel like this card today was, for me, we were just talking about how our thoughts create our reality. So that is what we will focus on this week, reframing those beliefs that may have shown up in the past few weeks and get ourselves back on track, creating and manifesting the life that we want.
Yes.
You can't even see it in.
Hi. I'm
She's
here.
still
I'm just
here.
I'm just the mind over
Yeah,
here.
she's just a
She's our conscious.
Yes, so make sure we will post the event to the Chakra Journey Facebook page so that you can sign up for the event on Saturday and come. It's so much fun. You don't have to be good at art. I'm not good at art. If you
That's a
think
limiting
that way,
belief.
right?
Everybody's
You
good
let
at
go of that idea that you are not good at art. If you feel that way, because it's fun and you come and share community, we bring yummy food to share, drinks, and just have a good time.
Yeah,
so
sips
we'd
and
love
snacks
to see
and
you.
all kinds of stuff are welcome, and you know, again, it's so much fun. We had 13 people last time, and everything turned out different. There is no control when it comes to this art, as you witnessed, and that's what the fun part is. So. If you want to do a little sneak peek before we go, I decided to lay another color on this to see what we did. So
All right. We'll close with
I love you, people. And
yes, thanks for tuning in with us this morning.
so this is the additional color over top of it. And let's see how much paint we get on the floor.
Oh, wow.
And as it sits, more of those little bubbles and stripes and things are going to pick up. And then, just for giggles,
Oh, that's fun, Becky. That completely changes it. Beautiful.
ta-da!
Thank you so much, Becky. This
Yes.
has been great.
Yes.
Hope to see you guys on Saturday. And if you're not in the area, then we'll probably do a video and show you what's going on here.
Oh yeah.
But we'll keep in touch throughout the week. Stay tuned and keep sharing your experiences as we shift our mind into a new expansive belief system.
And I'll be playing How Did I Get Purple Paint there. Y'all have a great
Have a
week.
great day.
Bye.
Bye.